Here in this video, I'm going to show you how to use pliers to form wires into the exact shape that you want. The wire on this suspender clip is made for 3/4 inch. We want a thinner strip, so we need to rework the wire until it's the right shape. First, I'll cut it in half with a side cutter pliers, and then start working it with some bent needle nose pliers. Part of the trick is trying to get the wire out of your way while you're forming it. I want to get my first bend so it's 90 degrees straight up. Now I'm going to relieve the pressure of the wires and start to straighten them up. I'm also going to start cutting off some of the length of the wire because eventually these two pieces are going to have to be shortened and fit together so they can be soldered. Just remember, when you're cutting off the wire, you can always take off more later, but it's a lot harder to add it on. Just take your time and remove just a little bit at a time until it's the right size. Now I'm going to take the needle nose pliers and start to square up these edges. Just squeeze each side of the corner until it starts to straighten up. Now we'll use the strap to make sure it's the right size. With the needle nose pliers, keep working the corners until they're straight and clean. You can see this maneuver is definitely straightening them up. Now that we have the clips to the right shape, we're going to go ahead and solder these so they're good and strong. With a very hot soldering iron, this will be possible. I have this soldering iron set to 650 degrees. You want to heat the wire up, not the solder. Once the wire gets nice and hot, the solder will start to flow in, and this bond will be really strong. Just feed the solder in. Once it starts to flow, keep the soldering iron on there until you see it completely encapsulate the steel. Once you have a strong bond, you can go ahead and take a file and just clean up this joint. You may have to use a variety of files to make sure you get all the way around it. Just take your time and make sure that you get all the little burrs off. A lot of people use flux in a situation like this, but I just find that it makes everything dirty. So I just make sure the metal's nice and clean before I solder it, and it seems like I always get a good bond. Then we'll check it again with the strap to make sure that everything's still okay. I'd like these clips black, so I'm going to stick them to a piece of duct tape. Go ahead and spray it. When you're done spraying, turn the can upside down to get all the junk out. Let them dry with an infrared light. Sometimes if you need a little touch up on the black, a Sharpie marker does a great job. To get an even finish, dab it on, don't stroke it on. It seems like there's always a little bit of touch up. That's why I like these Sharpie markers. Now instead of sewing this strap on, in order to keep it clean, I'm going to epoxy glue it. Just make sure you don't put too much epoxy glue so it squeezes out and looks ugly. Epoxy glue is as strong as sewing it, and it's a lot faster and really clean. So next time you're forming metal wire, you'll refer back to this video and get the job done. Well, I hope you have found this video useful, and if you did, please give the video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.